So, hi everyone, and this week's charity focus, as you may well remember or know, is Swings and Smiles. So I've got Becky and Hannah from Swings and Smiles today. Hi guys, to talk about what Swings and Smiles do and just have a little bit of a chat about it really. So over to you guys. So what is Swings and Smiles?
So,
Whoever
Hannah
wants to
first.
So, Swings and Smiles, we are a small charity which support friendship, play, and for children with special needs and their families.
Okay, cool, excellent. So how do you do that then? How do you operate?
So we operate a play centre that families can access, which is specifically set up for children with these special needs.
Yeah.
Generally, they can come. We run sessions after school and at the weekends, both respite and sessions that they can access as a family and play in an environment that they normally wouldn't be able to.
Okay, cool. So I guess normally you guys are pretty busy.
Yes.
Yes. But since whatever the middle of March, 23rd, I think, whenever it was, you've not been that busy. Okay, so Becky, how has the lockdown affected your work?
So obviously in our job, we are very face-to-face with our families, lots of contact. It's really important for the children to be able to socialise with other children and develop the skills that they can find quite challenging at times.
Yeah.
So to not be able to have that contact within the centre, I think for all of us has been really difficult because that's our key role. We really enjoy supporting the families in that way.
Yeah.
So we really pushed to sort of try and offer more support remotely while we all worked from home.
Okay.
Completely new to us, completely new setting. It was all very bizarre to begin with.
Yeah.
But yeah, to begin with, we sort of set up a 30-day challenge, which I'll pass to Hannah to discuss to you now because she kind of arranged all of that.
Okay, cool. Hannah, 30-day challenge sounds interesting. Go for it.
It definitely was. We decided that one of the best ways to help families as they adjusted into the kind of the new normal was to set up a challenge that they could follow along with every day. So this challenge included different activities they could do, whether they were sensory based or craft based, cooking based, and this kind of continuously meant that we were offering support every day while we came to terms with this new setting as well.
Yeah. Cool. So how was that received then? Were people up for that? Were they getting on with what you were giving them?
We had a lot of nice feedback from families saying that it was really nice to have that inspiration in the early days when they were getting used to their new routines as well, especially because for a lot of our families, routine is so necessary for them.
Yeah.
But as we kind of got more used to it, our families then started needing more of the kind of the Zoom interactions that we're now offering.
All right, cool. So so you've gone digital now then, like the rest of the world. Yeah. Right. Cool. How have you found that?
That's been really good. It's really helped our families. Like we say, we've done the 30-day challenge and that worked, but I think our families needed a lot more of our normal routine as best we could offer.
Okay.
So like throughout the week, we offer different respite sessions. So we do like a music club, a cooking club, different things like that. And the children that would normally come to that were really missing those activities.
Yeah, I bet.
So over Zoom, we now run all of that. And we've also included some extras. So we've developed an art club during this. We've developed a dance club, which we've never done before.
Oh, wow.
So although it's been really difficult times, we've had real positives come out of it because we've managed to develop even more of a service to support our families.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I think a lot of places and businesses have found that, it's actually not that difficult to do things remotely nowadays. Society has spent the last sort of 10 or more years basically enabling this situation to happen, with everything being remote and everything being accessible. So I mean, definitely from a teaching point of view, it's meant that it's you kind of realise what the potential and the possibilities are for people who can't either come to you, or if it's difficult for you to get to someone, if they've got a reasonably good internet connection and a webcam, then you can do pretty much anything. Okay, cool. So how can people help you right now? What's the best, apart from obviously there's donations and money, but is there anything apart from just firing money towards you, which is obviously very nice, anything apart from that that people can do to help out right now?
So we do have our COVID-19 appeal, of
Yeah.
course, really necessary at the moment.
Yeah.
But we also have a lot of different social media that it is nice if people can kind of interact on our social media and share it or
Yeah.
comment to kind of get that interaction up so our name's getting a little bit more out there.
Yeah. Cool.
Another thing that is quite nice, and we've had a couple of people do, is volunteering their time via Zoom.
Yeah.
So our dance classes, for an example, is actually run by one of our parents who volunteers.
Oh,
And
cool.
so she is putting her kind of skills and knowledge into running this class for us.
Yeah.
So if people do have a skill that they would think would be interesting to share via Zoom, then to get in contact with the office and kind of see if there's something we can work with that.
Cool, excellent. So if anyone's got any particular talents or skills, or if they've got anything they want to offer, then they can get in touch with you guys and maybe start up a new group. There might be something that on top of what you've already mentioned, that if anyone's out there watching and they want to if they want to, if they've got any time to spare and they've got a particular skill they can offer, then I'm sure your service users would be over the moon to experience that particular skill. So cool. Now I've got you guys on my Good Exchange page already. And I've linked to the COVID appeal that you're doing at the moment. So for anyone who does want to donate any cash, then if you go to that, it's all over my Facebook posts and YouTube posts, and then because it's the Good Exchange, if anyone doesn't know what that is, Good Exchange will match the funding. So what you put in £1, they'll match £1. You put in 50 quid, they'll match 50 quid. So it's one of the best ways for any charity to get donations in, which is why I've kind of tried to link to those guys via that. So yeah, if you do have any spare cash and you help these guys out in the brilliant work that they're doing, then that's the way to do it. Alternatively, as we've said, if you've got any particular skill or a passion or a hobby or something that you'd like to kind of pass on and help Swings and Smiles in their mission to I guess enrich the lives of local disabled children and their families, then you know where to go now, and you can see Hannah and Becky and chat with them and see how they can get you sorted out with a Zoom session and with their service users. All right, cool. I'm starting to ramble now, so it must be time to stop. Is there anything else you guys would like to add before we close the chat here?
Just to check out our different social media, we've recently had Chris Tarrant run an online quiz for us. So if anyone fancies a quiz to get involved with their families, you can check that out on our YouTube.
Cool, excellent. Good. All right, brilliant. So I will. I've linked to you guys in my Facebook post and put the link to your website. I try and I'm reasonably new to this, so I mean I've had Facebook for years, but I'm trying to get on Twitter and all the rest of that stuff. So do you guys have a Twitter handle?
We do. It is just at Swings and Smiles.
Cool. And as in the word, not the funny squiggly thing, yeah?
Yeah, as in.
All right, cool. So that's the same on Instagram and the
same
on
Instagram,
Facebook. Brilliant.
YouTube, Facebook. We're all over the place.
All the way across. All right, brilliant. Well, thank you so much for your time, guys. I really hope you have a productive and fun rest of the day, whatever it is you're doing, and hopefully this is going to be all over quite soon, so you can start doing the work which I'm guessing you love doing, and start getting some people through into your wonderful play area, and start further enriching those lives that need enriching the most. So all the best then, guys. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye.